blame, you net it.
I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some Isha, stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some Isha, stick it in the ballroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Stacking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these nodes feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the front, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, got the detonator. I'll kill in every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a metal piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some Isha, stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some Isha, stick it in the ballroom.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to EMP.Money. My name is AJ, and I am the team lead here at EMP. This is our daily live AMAs and rollover events for both Detonator and Reactor now. So we're going to jump right into that. But before we get to that, let me introduce my co-host with the most, Bull Gates. Bull, how are you, brother?
Really good, AJ. How are you doing today?
Good, man. Good to hear your voice, bro. I know you and I both, and the rest of the core team took the day off yesterday. We never really have a day off, but it was nice to get a little bit recharged. I had some meetings on some new partnerships in the morning, but was able to get to bed a little early, and I'm refreshed today, brother. So things are looking really good. We got a ton of alpha and news to drop today, and yeah, we're excited to get things going. And LA is here as well. Again, we kind of have two co-hosts now. Again, last week we announced LA is now part of our core team. She's the head of our PR and team management, in other words, project manager, so that I can focus on the bigger picture items and she can help me be more productive. So, LA, how are you?
I'm good. I won't let you call me a co-host because that takes away from Bull's amazing role. But I'll call
Yeah.
myself. I'll call myself the helper.
All right.
Occasional.
Yes.
Yeah.
The live stream support. There you go. Yeah. There's no replacing Bull, right, Bull? All right. I think he's there. All right. Cool. All right. Let me go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with the reactor rollover. And then we have a ton of announcements as well. So give me 1 minute while I get set up. Bull or LA, is there anything you want to go over really fast while I get the streaming set up? Go ahead.
I will hop in there and just do my usual spiel, saying that we are now less than a week away from DigiCon, and if you've seen over the last few days, we've been posting about it on all of our social media accounts. So if you see that, make sure to retweet and repost those posts, comment, like, do your thing, but also make sure to register. So I'm going to be posting the registration link tonight. You can start building your avatar. You can make it look however you want. Going to be wicked. And if you don't know yet, DigiCon is a digital conference that EMP will be at all weekend next weekend. AJ will be speaking on the Saturday, which is the main event at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to have EMP Hall there. Sorry, my iPad keeps beeping. We're going to have EMP Hall there where we're going to be able to live stream and put up some amazing videos like the Detonator video and maybe some of the Academy videos. And we're going to have a chance to just show everyone how amazing EMP is, how incredible our community is, how awesome our protocol is, and it's going to be a really great event. So we really hope to see all of you there. I'm going to post the link now.
Amazing. Thank you, LA. Awesome. And those of you too, LA and Bull are always in the chat of YouTube. So if you guys have a question as we go, or want to see the links again, like LA said, they are both posting in the YouTube chat. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Forgot to do that at the very beginning. Again, we are now monetized, and all of that ad revenue will go towards buying and burning EMP. We'll do an accounting report at the end of every month. But as of right now, we are about $100, which again doesn't sound like a lot, especially in crypto. But that could potentially get very large with the more subs that we have. So make sure you're promoting our channel as well. There's a ton of great content, even outside of EMP. If you want to learn more about DeFi and learn from, the OGs, the AMAs are great for that. So, all right, awesome. Yes, thanks, LA. DigiCon is going to be awesome. Please do what you can to try to attend live. We'll also be streaming it on our YouTube page here as well. But like LA said, it's a lot of fun. You can create your own little avatar. It's just like going to a real world conference, only it's digital. So, and we have an email coming out in regards to email conferences and making real world crypto friends. Bull, you always talk about that. So if you're not signed up to our email, please do that as well. I send those emails out personally, and you get a lot of extra content outside of our announcements. So, all right, we have about 5 minutes till the reactor rollover, and then we'll get into a ton of updates and alpha. Tomorrow's going to be a really big day with the Infinity launch. We'll talk about all that. But in the meantime, this is Reactor. This is our detonator copy using eShare BNB LP rather than EMP ETH LP. And it's been live for about 28 days now, and it has just been killing it. Again, in the beginning, especially, these contracts just absolutely are money printing machines. So right now there's almost 3,000 LP in the pool balance. That's just over $2 million. And that's with eShare and BNB being heavily reduced in price over the last few weeks, just with the overall market conditions. So again, not financial advice, but now is the time to be building your positions. The win it now has been hit literally every day, except for once, although I don't even think once. I think every day since its launch. Again, if you have 2% of the pool, you can do win it now for an instant matching bonus. And those have been going like hotcakes. So, and again, we'll get into the full mechanisms of how these contracts work with Detonator at the very end. So if you are new, please stay to the very end so you can learn about how the economics and the functionality of these ROI contracts work. But the high-level overview is you deposit the LP tokens. In this case, it's eShare BNB LP. If you do not know how to make LP, you can just hit zap in right there, and it'll allow you to take any currency and use that to zap in. And then again, it will deposit those in. Those funds are then locked, which means you can no longer withdraw them. However, you get a certain percentage every day based on your deposit and the pool size. We call that your daily burst, and right now it's been over 1% daily. Again, because this contract is just on fire. So we don't, again, 365% ROI does not necessarily mean 1% per day, but we have seen it actually over 1% per day. But Detonator, again, it's been going for about 8 months, and it's at about 0.5% a day. And that is just, again, because of the way the mechanisms work. So, and then here we go. In the last few minutes, we get larger deposits. We call those our snipers, because if you are the largest depositor of the day, you also get a matching bonus. We'll double your deposit. And so, again, it's a great way to incentivize new volume into the contract. So we just saw a 7.1 LP deposit. We'll see if that holds up. We have about 2 minutes left. And remember, if you don't claim or compound within the 24-hour window, your rewards are given back to the pool, which is great for sustainability. And even as an investor, you don't lose out on those rewards. The time to ROI is just extended by 1 day if you miss 1 day. So, all right, here we go. Again, really amazing odds. You also get tickets. It's a lossless giveaway or raffle, the reactor raffle, and that happens as well. Each wallet can get up to 100 tickets based on deposits and compounds, and there's only about 3,100 total tickets as of right now, so your odds are incredible, and that's why it's so important to maximize your deposits and compounds, especially early on when there's a lot better odds. So, all right, 1 minute left. Good luck, everybody. If you are the winner, we'd love to hear from you. Please join our Telegram with the voice chat and celebrate with us. Or if you don't have a microphone, you can type in the comments as well, and we'd be happy to congratulate you and celebrate with your winning. Again, 13,643 US dollars. That's 20 LP. Is the giveaway for today. And boom, another snipe, 19.1 LP. The instant rewards should be going crazy right now. Again, we also get instant rewards for any of the last minute deposits. So, again, and that puts our daily 1% even higher when you factor in those instant rewards. So, all right, will 19.1 hold up? Let's see. That was a pretty good snipe. They got as close as they could. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Will 19.1 take it? I think it might have. Let me go ahead and refresh.
It did.
All right, thank you, Bull. So yes, and those of you that know how to read on-chain data can always confirm on-chain. However, if you don't know how to read on-chain data, we make it very easy for you with this button at the bottom, View Largest Deposits, and then you're going to go to yesterday, because technically it was yesterday, the rollover just happened. And here, again, you can see the history. So we had a 1.5 and a 19.1 that took it home. So, and again, that's because this was cumulative. So you saw that there was a like a 7.1 in between there, but that person added a little bit more at the very end. So that goes to their total amount.
And the win it now was just taken as well.
Wow, thanks, Bull. So there you go. The win it now doesn't
Yep.
even last a minute. That has been a hot commodity for sure. But the accumulative part is very, very important. It's something we don't talk about as much as we should, maybe. But this is really important for the game theory. Again, if you are trying to snipe at the very last minute, we always recommend doing, maybe half. Or maybe a little bit more of what you want to snipe with, and then try to do the full snipe with the remainder at the very end. This is really important because it makes the game theory even more tricky, and it's really a great way to outsmart your opponent trying to get the largest deposit. And because it's accumulative like this, it really, cuts back on bots or people that are trying to snipe super low at the very end. Again, we have heard people try to say, well, bots are taking over and, how did they get in the very last minute? Again, it is blockchain. Could it happen? Potentially, yes. But we've been monitoring it, and there really isn't any exploits as far as like the last minute snipers go. And again, if you are using the strategy where you don't try to snipe your whole entire bag at the very end, it's almost impossible for a bot to beat you because they don't know that you have, again, more to add on. So that was another reason why we made it a cumulative deposit rather than, a single deposit, because it really helps, again, fight against potential bot use. And really, you can outsmart your opponent that way. So, all right, cool. I think that was it. Again, already Oh my goodness. So yeah, already some good stuff coming in to the pool. Again,
Hey,
yep, go ahead, Bella.
is that the first time we've been over 3,000 or no?
I think it is. Let me go down and look.
It is.
Yeah, it is. That is a new all-time high
So
pool
new.
balance.
So,
So there, yeah, that's amazing. Again, every day we've seen a new all-time high pool balance. 2,080,000 dollars. That means the pool balance grew by about $75,000 in the last 2 minutes. So pretty amazing. Again, we've seen some killer growth in this protocol and I mean this contract directly. And again, this locks up a lot of the circulating supply of eShare while giving you exposure to BNB. And based on percentages, Detonator and Reactor are literally some of the best returns you can get in DeFi. So awesome stuff. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my desktop, and then we'll get into some announcements. A lot to go over today. Bear with me one moment. Bull, anything you want to add? Go ahead, bro.
For people that are interested in sniping, there are a couple folks that do post the previous snipe history. So if you can, maybe determine a strategy off of that, that data is supplied for you, to apply it any way that you see fit. You can see people who are holding LP kind of on the side in their wallet that are going to potentially snipe. Some people in the community are helpful enough to usually post that as well. And so, like you said, AJ, sure, it's blockchain, it's digital. Bots can do things, but ultimately people have to click the buttons. The bot, it has to be given permission to click the buttons. And we see here where a lot of times when people are fearful, the brave make the snipes. They're the ones that click those buttons. And so I would just encourage everybody to look at the early opportunity. This is really almost a carbon copy of how it was in Detonator. People were afraid, didn't think the contract was going to last, etc. But Detonator is what, 7 months, 7.5 months old now.
Yeah, I think we just passed 8 months
Did we?
actually. Did we?
Eight
Is
months. Okay.
the
Yeah.
15th, I think? I don't know. I'm not good at dates.
Okay.
But yeah, we're close, brother. And you're right, Bull. I
Okay.
mean, everybody said in the beginning, everybody said, man, yeah, Detonator looks good, but this can't last. There's no way the pool balance is going to go bigger and bigger every day. And that happened for literally like 7 months straight. And so again, with these sort of contracts, yeah, does it benefit you getting in earlier? Absolutely. But the way we have the economics set up is that through the incentives of compounding and everything else, it really makes it great. So, oh, apologies, I'm getting a call from my mom. There you go. All right, so let me go and pull up my desktop, and we'll go over some announcements. Bear with me.
I will point out in two different deposits, 120 LP just entered the pool balance through the Win It Now, and this individual that deposited 60.11 LP.
Yep, there you go, Bull, 100%, because that is a matching bonus. So, we're giving away more money than any other DeFi project out there. And, again, the reason we can do that sustainably is because if you win, you're not getting that full amount and dumping it on all of our heads. It just adds to your total deposit, and you can get it over time. But even that, I mean, you're talking another $100 a day probably at a minimum. And I mean, that's just absolutely incredible passive income for everybody involved. So, all right, sorry about that. Again, we're always doing it live. We're real. And so, yeah, that was a call from my mom. So, sorry for the background noise. All right, here we go. The Infinity launch is tomorrow. Major, again, success with Infinity. Infinity is the newest token in the MDB ecosystem. And speaking of MDB, that has now become my best performing asset outside of the EMP ecosystem. Again, Detonator Reactor are on a whole nother level. as far as returns. But outside of that, MDB had a new all-time high. I think it was earlier today or last night, and just been absolutely crushing it. And MDB Infinity is literally the same code, but even more aggressive. So again, past results do not, or past what do they say? Past history does not indicate future results. However, not financial advice. I think we could see some incredible things with MDB Infinity. So if you were fortunate enough to get in the pre-sale some last week, a few days ago, you're in. You should be given your tokens in your wallet sometime tomorrow. Again, they will post the actual contract address. LA and I are working on an article for tomorrow. There is a window because it is a fair launch on the token itself. So there will be a 6-hour window of when MDB Infinity will actually go live and be able to be traded on PancakeSwap. They're giving a window on purpose, again, not to be botted or to again have an issue where people try to exploit the launch. So you got to be paying attention for the first 6 hours. Potentially, if you are online when you see it launch, you could get some incredible gains, or there is sometimes a dump right after the initial launch where it'd be a great opportunity to then buy. So again, we're not here to give financial advice, but I do know over the long run, MDB Infinity could be absolutely massive. They are offering staking rewards as well. I'm staking my MDB and getting insane returns on that. So it's a win-win no matter how you look at it. So we'll be putting together an article that gives you a little more info. However, we always recommend to go to the MDB Discord directly. They're much more active on Discord, and they can give you a lot of insight as well. But yeah, we're excited. And most of all is that over 200,000. They're hoping between actually more than 300,000 now because of the success of the launch. Um, from the Infinity presale will be used to buy EMP ETH LP. So this is a massive amount of new buying volume on EMP that will then be used as a revenue stream for MDB Infinity to sell e-shares responsibly and then buy and burn MDB Infinity, which again will also pump the price. So of both of us, of the PEG and MDB Infinity over time. So it's a great partnership, and this is only one, of the many, many new capital investments that are coming into EMP. The rest of this month and going into October, we're going to see some incredible things. So hang in there, be patient. Again, not financial advice. If you have to leave, you have to leave, but you never want to sell the bottom, that's for sure. So lots of bullish stuff, and even Peg. Peg is starting to level out and even recover. Over the last few days, we've seen Peg tick up a little bit, but nobody's talking about that. They only want to say, why is Peg so low? So we are on the road to recovery, and again, those of you that stick around are going to see some incredible results. So. Go
Can
ahead,
I
Bull.
can I make one mention of that?
Yeah,
Okay,
brother.
thanks,
Go
man.
ahead, bro. Yeah.
I think like you said, people pointing out negative things. I think that's a product of the real world that people live in. That I think people feel so beat down that they might have a negative outlook, but keep in mind, this is crypto, and really anything can happen if you put your assets to work for you. And when I say that, I'm talking about that human capital and that financial capital. So the rules that apply in the physical world don't apply here. So this is the best place, the best day, the best time to start to rebuild a better you, a better investor with a different outlook, because here everything that you do actually matters.
Yeah, amazing, Bull. Well said. Right to the point. Again, Bull's infinite wisdom. Just it's that again, that easy, that simple, and it is true. I mean, we're so used to this DeFi degenerates. Again, that is kind of a derogatory word, but it is what it is. People looking to get rich quick. I saw even CZ of Binance. He tweeted today, if you're looking to get rich quick, stay out of crypto. And I thought, man, how powerful is that coming from the head of Binance? And really, it's true. I mean, yes, can you get lucky? Are there ways to profit really fast? Yeah, but over the long run, it's about building positions in protocols that are going to pay you, maybe not crazy APR compared to those lottery tickets, but about 10 times or more the APR that you would get in a traditional finance world. So really, again, it's all about risk and reward. Yes, crypto is more risky, but as long as you're following quality projects, and EMP would definitely be in that category, you can see some incredible long-term, generational wealth possibilities. So yeah, awesome stuff. All right, so we also just announced the upcoming launch of the generator, which will be going live this Wednesday, September 21st. This is our first official detonator as a service, or DOS, and it is in partnership with Splinterlands. So again, this was absolutely massive. Splinterlands has about 150,000 community members, and even if, again, 1% or 10% of those people were coming over and using the generator, which again is an exact copy of Detonator and Reactor, only using SPS BNB LP. SPS is their native token, known as Splinter Shards, and it's based on our announcement and some other bullish news that they released within Splinterlands. They had one of their pre-sales sell out in a matter of like 1 minute. And so, based on that news and the news of Generator, the price of SPS went up by about 15% in 1 day. It's come down a little bit now, which again, not financial advice, but maybe a good entry in preparation for, the generator launching. But again, if you're into passive income, even if you're not, into Splinterlands, this might be a great way to get exposure to literally one of the most robust play to earn games in existence. Again, we all hear about Axie Infinity on ETH or Illuvium, some of these other big, play to earn games that have all the hype. But Splinterlands is so far ahead of them in terms of development and team and building. I mean, once the real world and crypto as a whole really figures out what they're doing at Splinterlands, we could see a massive boom. And they just announced a tower defense game as well, which I know those of you that may not be into card games, but the broader audience of a tower defense game and mobile app is really powerful. And again, I mean, they have a side project team developing this tower defense game, and they've developed some tower defense games in the Apple Play Store with like 10 million downloads. So it could be just absolutely massive. Go ahead, Bull. You want to add to that?
Yeah, I did. Nobody heard about Axie Infinity except for the people that were playing it, but the vast majority of people heard about it after it blew up. Now, do you want to hear about it after it blew up or before? It's obvious you want to hear about it before.
Yeah, no doubt, Bull. Sorry, I was muted. Oh, I was pausing for a dramatic effect. Yeah, man, and that is so true, Bull. Again, more incredible words of wisdom from our crypto dad, Bull Gates. But yeah, I mean, they're pre-Binance listing, they're pre-Coinbase listing. Once that happens and people really figure out how robust it is, I mean, again, not financial advice, but we could easily see a 10x on SPS just from the market cap and what Axie Infinity was valued at its height. And yeah, just like Bill said, you don't want to be buying the top. You're going to be buying before all that happens. So again, go check out Splinterlands. We are an official partner with them as well. They have a lot of updates going on in terms of their price feeds and the way they pull data. So the last few days, EMP has not been a option for purchasing credits, but this is only temporary. Again, it should be live hopefully tomorrow. I'm in talks with them daily, and they don't want to rush anything out. They want to make sure that the price feeds are correct before opening it up again. So please bear with us. Again, it could be another 24 hours. It could be another week. I don't think it will be a week, but just know that nothing is a problem. The partnership is still in full effect. They just are having some data feed issues. So, all right, Bull,
Yeah,
anything else?
well, we know on that because this question has come up a number of times in the forum about CoinGecko displaying the wrong, price data.
Yes, correct.
And a partnership is a two-way street, and we want to see that accurate information because I think when most people go to click that button, they want to make sure, or they're going to, I think, assume to. Most people are going to make that assumption that price feed, that price oracle is right. Like if you put $100 of EMP in, you're going to get $100 of credits. And so you would want to make sure that it, from their side and our side, that it's accurate. And because it was wrong, and in people's favor, by the way, too. So, but like the Splinterlands teams made it right, the EMP team made it right, and so I would just point out that we always want to strive for accuracy, and that's exactly what they're doing, and then finding the best thing so that they know for people that are purchasing the credits that they're making sure they get the most accurate information, and that the EMP that you use over there is just one for one, and it's accurate.
Yep, 100% Bull. And again, just to give everybody a little more background, we're always fully up on transparency here. So yeah, like Bull said, when CoinGecko displays the overall price data, it also includes CoinTiger, which is one of the centralized exchanges that we are on. And because that trades at a lot higher value, it can mess up the overall averages. And the way Splinterlands calculated the data over many exchanges, it was giving about a 5 or 10% bonus on EMP. Again, it wasn't that much. It wasn't an issue. We caught it in time. Those of you that already used it, good for you. But if you're in Splinterlands, don't feel like it was an exploit against you, because again, we're paying for all the EMP treasury to treasury anyway. So everybody's getting paid. It's all above board. But again, to Bull's point, and it was not just EMP, it was a few other tokens as well. So they were making sure that they had actually they're even, and I don't know, this might be alpha, but I'll say it anyway. They are implementing the Chainlink oracles for the price data. So after this shouldn't be an issue at all. But that's probably a little bit too much information for all of you that aren't again blockchain oriented, but just again in the
I,
go ahead, Bull. Yeah.
Well, that's why I think it's a good reason that everybody uses Dex Screener, because you're going to see up to date. I think accurate information. Where my personal opinion, I think that CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, maybe not on purpose, but they do a poor job of reflecting the state of seigniorage projects, because people look at that and I think they're seeing incorrect data on there, and then they're making improper assumptions and then not investing in those projects. So I would just try to encourage people, especially in smaller projects, that you're using Dex Screener or a smaller service like that in comparison to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap.
Yep, 100% Bull. Agreed. And so we'll let you know on when it's live again. Give us another few days, hopefully sooner. And then the Splinterlands team will let us know that it's live again. But this is a great opportunity to build up your EMP bag, then to be able to use it when we go live again. Even if you're not into playing, which can be very profitable, you can also rent your Splitterlands assets, and it's been anywhere from a 60% to 120% ROA, return on asset, or essentially APR. So that can be, again, very lucrative, and you don't have to sell your EMP on the market, which again helps peg tremendously. So if you're new to all that and what I just said, please jump over to Discord. We actually have a professional Splinterlands player that can help you get involved, teach you about, again, renting and all that good stuff. So jump on over there. We're super active on Discord in terms of Splinterlands. So, all right, I think that was all the info on that. And again, with Generator, the new Detonator service going live on Wednesday. It will go live at 10 p.m. UTC, which is an hour before the reactor rollover now. So it is a little bit earlier. So now it'll be the generator, then reactor, then detonator. For those of you that are compounding or wanting to get in, and we still haven't released info. We're probably leaning, because this is a partner detonator as a service, we probably will not have a pre-sale or early access rather. It's up to Splinterlands if they want to implement that, so we're still waiting, but it may just be a fair launch, based on when it goes live. So, and we do have a white paper out as well, so make sure you guys check that out. Again, it's literally the same thing as reactor or detonator, just with some updated LP totals and based on the current prices. So, all right, enough about that. Let's move on. MetaMask. So yeah, we got a lot of questions about people asking about the new MetaMask pop-up. That is something that we implemented just as a quality of life improvement. So if your MetaMask is working correctly, then by all means just hit cancel on that new BSC mainnet RPC. However, if you had trouble, compounding or your gas calculation is weird, you can definitely switch to that new RPC, and it may help. So again, it doesn't matter if you say yes or you cancel. Again, it's just a simple quality of life update. So hopefully that helps. And again, either way, it won't hurt you or help you unless you're having issues with your MetaMask. You should change your RPC. So, all right. And then this is an exciting one. Hopefully she's still here to comment. But our Medium channel now has over 400 subscribers, more than most other DeFi projects out there. That is absolutely incredible. Our Medium channel has been blowing up, and the one and only LA has been the one behind that, writing incredible articles. So, LA, you want to talk a little bit about Medium? Go ahead.
Yeah, just a really exciting milestone. I had a goal of us kind of surpassing a lot of the other DeFi protocols out there, and we're still building, and we're going to keep putting out awesome articles. And at EMP, our goal is just to have a super educated community and to educate those that are coming in that are new to our community. And Medium is one of the ways that we do that. And so I'm super happy to see so many people subscribing to our channel.
Absolutely, LA, and you've been crushing it on the Medium articles. Again, please, everybody, go to the Medium page. LA, I don't know if you can post that link as well. We've been posting a link every 2 minutes here, but that's good. I mean, that means we've been busy. And so please look at some old articles. Even if English is your second language, maybe these verbal AMAs may not be as convenient, but you can run a Google Translate on any of the Medium articles and read it in your native language, which again, there's no excuse to not know about the EMP ecosystem and how to, again, not only maximize your gains as an investor, but also maximize the health of the protocol through doing, what we recommend. So again, not financial advice, just optimal strategies. So yeah, amazing job, LA. Again,
And
all the articles that go out, please make sure you're liking them. I think it's called a clap on Medium, but yeah, go ahead, LA.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
what
you
else
can
were you gonna say?
clap
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
I was just gonna say, and you can even press a button, it'll read it to you like a bedtime story.
amazing. I didn't even know that. Like a book on tape. Yeah.
Yeah, you can press a button and this man's voice will read it to you.
All
Yep.
right, there you go. Some nighttime bed stories about EMP. I love it. So all right, killer. And those again are also great resources if you want to share what EMP is about with new potential investors. Those articles are very powerful and super detailed. So all right, awesome job, LA, and congrats on the over 400 subscribers on Medium. All right, a few more announcements here. And then we'll do some more giveaways. Everybody loves giveaways. So, all right. Speaking of Splinterlands, again, with this partnership, I know we've been talking a lot about Splinterlands. We are going to continue to develop that relationship, but we just have so much going on with them right now that there is a lot to talk about. And again, it is a total win-win. We talk about partnerships a lot, and the most successful partnerships are those that both parties have extreme benefit in. MDB is a perfect example, as well as Splinterland. So we do have even more news on Splinterlands. We have a tournament happening October 1st. In partnership with Zen Sports. So Zen Sports has been a long time supporter of us, and vice versa. We've really tried to get in front of a lot of um, gaming and play to earn channels through Zen Sports. Again, competitive gaming is a huge market, and they're really starting to open up to crypto projects. So we're doing a huge tournament in conjunction with Splinterlands and Zen Sports. There'll be over $5,000 worth of prizes. Half of that will be in USDC, and the other half will be in EMP tokens. It's only limited to 64 players, so you need to register now. You can register through the Splinterlands tournament site, and again, start building up your deck and learning how to play. You never know. You could finish really high and get some rewards out of that. So, and again, we have a professional player in our Discord that is more than happy to give you tips and tricks. We have some spreadsheets that are going around. Randy and Joe and Charlie put together an amazing spreadsheet that has some of the best cards in each level. So that's super helpful. And so yeah, LA, anything else you want to mention? I know Jacob, again, he's been our liaison for our esports division, and LA and Jacob will both be at Splinterfest. So I know you've been talking to him a lot lately, LA. Anything else you want to mention about that?
I put a link to Jacob's blog, and that actually gives the full tournament details and rules and everything. So that's the best place to get all the information.
All right, killer. Yep, even better. So, and we'll probably have Jacob on one of the AMAs as it gets a little bit closer as well. And if you're in the Vegas area for Splinterfest, unfortunately, I will not be there this year. I definitely plan on going next year. But if you are in the Vegas area, we'd love to see you. Or if you have the means of traveling there, we will be putting together a contest as it gets a little bit closer, and hopefully giving away a ticket um, which they're valued at like $1,000, I think, if you've got value in all the swag that you get as well. We're excited to do that, and you get to see LA and Jacob live. We have a ton of awesome stuff. Oh man, LA! I wish I could show them what you got in the mail today for their conference. I think it would blow some of their minds. Yeah.
If only you saw what was laying on my living room floor right now. Like the things just keep coming in the mail for the conference. It's pretty cool.
I love it. Yeah, so we're gonna have a whole booth. Again, we'll be taking lots of video and pictures for those that can't make it, but we're one of only two headlining sponsors of the entire Splinterfest. So the Hive blockchain is the only other sponsor. So we're honored to be there, and we're going to make our booth stand out for sure. And again, once you guys see what we did for the booth design and what we're giving away, you're going to absolutely love it. So awesome. All right, is Kirk around? Kirk, are you there? Maybe, do we see him, guys? Or yes, there he is. Can we bring him on? Kirk, how are you, brother? Oh, maybe not. There he is. Oh, he's having some technical difficulties. There he is.
Every time I clicked it, it went back to the hand raising.
Yeah, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. You know, Kirk, how it goes. So, yeah. All right,
No
brother.
worries,
Yeah.
man.
How are you, bro?
I'm good. Just,
Awesome.
working on the weekend. I've just been sitting here listening to the AMA doing some work. So
Yeah, man. Well, we had an awesome DeFi debrief coming up. It was great last week, and I know you have another great one coming up this week. And we do
Absolutely.
we have a ton of graduates as well, right? You want to give us an update on the Academy?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I just logged in to take a look. We've gone over the 600 learner number. We're now at 608 learners in the system, and we have 206 graduates at this point. So we're over 200 graduates. We're over 600 learners. So of course that means we've got about 400 people that are in the Academy currently that have not finished it. So we want to make sure to encourage everybody to, get in there and finish. One, just because it's great information, and two, because as we go through this Detonator lottery ticket giveaway, every day that you're not in that lottery is a chance that you're missing to win a lottery ticket. So yeah, get those things done and get your certificate and your wallet address put in your profile and get a chance to win.
Amazing, Kirk. Yes, absolutely, brother. And we did take an AMA off yesterday. So again, just like Detonator and Reactor, even though you miss a day, you're still entitled to the reward. So we're actually just going to extend the giveaway by 1 day. Again, we were doing this giveaway for 2 weeks straight. So there were no tickets given yesterday. We'll just extend it now. So the very last day will now be on the 23rd. Right, LA? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, it was the 22nd. Now it's the 23rd, and again, that very last day is when we give away a ton of tickets. We're hoping, I think, 35 or 40. And if you are a graduate and you win up until that point, you're removed from the pool, so you cannot win again. But again, on that last day, everybody is eligible all over again. So it could be massive. If somebody does happen to win with one of the free tickets, that would be absolutely amazing. You essentially are paid like $13,000 to take the Academy. So, and again, I know a lot of you have been here a long time, or maybe you just don't think you need to do the Academy. But I can assure you, if you want the most perks in the EMP ecosystem, you need to take the Academy and get your certificate of completion. The entire Academy only takes about 90 minutes, and again, you have the next 11 days to finish it and be eligible for the giveaway. So plenty of time. You can take it at your leisure. It doesn't have to happen all at once. Just make sure you complete it and you hook up your wallet address again to your profile. So you don't ever give away your seed phrase. Just hook up your public wallet address and you'll be eligible. So on that note, we have some time. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway right now. I'm gonna pull it up on my desktop and we'll give away some tickets. So
Hey, I had one other thing real quick while you're
go ahead.
pulling.
Absolutely, go ahead, Kirk. Yeah.
Has nothing to do with any of what we were just talking about, but I don't have a chance to get on here as much as I'd like these days. I just wanted to say to everybody that's listening, if you guys could make it, everybody in this community does a lot of really great things, and I'm going to challenge you to do one more. If you guys could try to make an effort to attend, even for just a short period of time, to attend the Friday Detonator Rave. I'm just so impressed by what Aaron is doing with that. It's getting better and better every week. And I just want to see him get some numbers in there because he's working his butt off doing this. And, no negative thing. I'm just saying it's really fun. If you can spare an extra 15 minutes or so after we roll over on Fridays to just jump into that YouTube and check it out. It's a lot of fun. And he's just working really hard. And I want him to get the recognition from our community that he deserves. So please think about it and see if you can get over there one of these Fridays.
Yes, Kirk. Amazing, amazing. Again, not only does Kirk have his channel that we want to promote, but he didn't come on here and even mention DeFi Debrief. He's trying to promote other community members. So, yes, Kirk, again, bro, I could not agree more. Aaron is doing what we call the rollover rave. It is a dance party every Friday after the AMAs. Again, we didn't have the AMA yesterday so that we could have a break, but typically we do a community-led AMA on Friday, and then he will start the dance party right after that. But yeah, it's out of the Philippines. He does it. It's like 7 in the morning, I think. But they have an awesome bar owner that gives them the space. And yeah, please go show him some love. Aaron has been a long-time community member, and again, we just want to have fun interactions in the community. I mean, what other community is doing, dance parties and live streams in that manner? I can tell you, not many. So it's just amazing. And yeah, much love to Aaron and Kirk and all the other community members that are actually putting out content to help us grow EMP, whether it's a tweet, whether it's a live stream, whether it's a Medium or Hive article, all that little bit helps and really makes this just organically grow without any additional capital investment. It's a human investment. So, all right, awesome. Thank you, Kirk. And yeah, LA can post both those links as well. DeFi Debrief is Kirk's channel that does an update once a week every Monday. If you're not able to watch the AMAs, at the very, very least, you should be watching the DeFi Debrief because it gives you everything that happened in about a 5-minute window. And then Aaron, again, I think he goes by Elon Degen or something like that, right, LA? I don't remember off the top of my head what his channel is, but we'll post that as well. So, all right, and then here it is, our ticket giveaway. We got about 5 minutes here before Detonator. Let me go ahead and make sure. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so this is our golden ticket giveaway from the Willy Wonka of DeFi, yours truly. And so what we do is we are able to credit you with a free ticket into Detonator. Now, there will not be a transaction history because there's no money going into the contract. So I just want to be fully transparent on that if there is a ticket winner, you'll be able to verify that it was one of the addresses that we gave away on stream. That's why we're recording it and doing it this way as well to be fully transparent. But yeah, we're giving away one ticket to 5 individuals based on them completing the academy. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull it up. Give me one moment. All right, here we go. We're going to reset and spin the wheel. Good luck, everybody. All right, the first winner is Brad. FB14 is the last, I'll read out the last 4 digits of the wallet. And again, to be eligible, you need to complete the academy and link your wallet address. You don't have to put your name, it'll just show up as academy if you're not comfortable putting your name. However, again, this is simply just for our own purposes to reward those that are, putting in the effort. So, all right, congrats, Brad. We have 4 more. Here we go. Next winner is KB217D. Congrats, KB. All right. Next winner. Winner number 3 is. All right. Daryl. EA09. All right. 2 more. Here we go. All right. Reiko. E7E2. And 1 more. The wheel is working perfectly, by the way, Kirk. We had some early technical difficulties, but Kirk set this up as well. It pulls data from the academy in real time. So shout out to Kirk for making this as well. But here we go. The final draw of today. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Just like you. I said that. Now we have an issue. Let me refresh. Hang on.
You jinxed it, man.
I did, Kirk. I totally jinxed it, bro. Alright, it's working. Here we go. Good luck. Alright, Ahmed. There you go. C718. He is the final winner of today. All right, there you go. So again, you should see a ticket on your detonator balance, 1 additional ticket within the next 24 to 48 hours. And again, that is credited automatically. Do not worry about having to do anything. Don't get scammed with airdrops or, other ticket giveaways. Again, all of those are 100% scams. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull up my...
Hey.
Yeah, go ahead, Kirk. Yeah.
One other piece of alpha I want to drop while you do what you're doing. Just so you know, guys, at the very end, I know that AJ said this, but the very last day that we're spinning the wheel, AJ is going to be giving away more tickets, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And to that end, the EMP Academy, which is me, we're going to give away 5. I'm going to have AJ spin 5 other spins. And each one of those spins will win 50 EMP. So we're going to give away 250 EMP also on the last day of the contest. So yet more reason to get done and get your wallet in there to win some EMP.
All right, there you go. There's some alpha for you. So yes, it sounds like Kirk is gonna give away some EMP, and maybe the treasury can even match that. So yeah, we'll do that on the very last day. Again, make sure you're there. We'll give you plenty of heads up. But that will be a day of giveaways, tickets, and EMP. Again, not only do we give massive amounts away through Detonator and Reactor, but we also give away through community events directly. So amazing stuff. All right, thanks, Kirk. You got it. Let me pull up my screen share. And we will, there we go. All right, 13 minutes for Detonator. We finally have some time today. Usually I'm cutting it down to the very wire with Detonator, but again, the mechanisms in Detonator can be very complicated on the surface, but this video does an amazing job telling you how Detonator operates. Again, anybody can watch it on their own time here by pressing this button, but we're going to start with that, and then we can go into a little more details afterwards, and then we'll have the rollover event. So here you go. Here is Detonator.
Welcome to the Detonator. The Detonator is a system to multiply your Ethereum and EMP by 365% while providing 5 ways to earn. A daily largest depositor prize, a daily lottery prize, a daily burst based on your deposited amount, instant rewards from all new deposits, and a Win It Now button. Every day, right after the detonation countdown ends, the largest depositor prize is awarded. Huge sums are at stake as investors bid against each other to see who will come out on top. At the time of detonation, the winner receives a massive 100% bonus on their deposited amount. At the same time, the lottery winners are drawn. The number of winners and the prize amount is determined by the largest deposit. To participate in the lottery, you can deposit new funds or compound your earnings to receive up to 100 lottery tickets per day. The more tickets, the higher your daily chance of winning. Attached to these incredible ways to earn is your daily burst. Your daily burst is based on the amount you have deposited and is paid out continuously toward your maximum ROI. The Instant Rewards feature rewards you every time someone else makes a deposit, which can often yield some surprising bonus profits. Now, if you don't like the idea of competing with others for the largest depositor prize, the Detonator also features a Win It Now button. This button allows one user per day to win a guaranteed 100% bonus by depositing the equivalent of 2% of the total pool balance. Investing has never been this much fun. After the detonation, the detonator resets and a new cycle begins. That means all unclaimed rewards will roll back into the pool. So make sure to claim or compound your earnings at least a few minutes before the rollover. You may miss a day of rewards, but you won't lose any money. Your time to reach your maximum payout will just be slightly delayed. Furthermore, by compounding your earnings, you can increase your maximum payout limit exponentially while also being rewarded with another 20% bonus. All these systems combined make the Detonator truly revolutionary and one of the best passive income tools available today.
There you have it. Let me get Detonator back up 1 minute. All right, so there it is, a brief overview of Detonator. And while I'm thinking about it too, not to change subjects really fast, but any of you are music producers, hit me up. I know we've talked to Aaron and DeFi Proof a little bit, but if any of you are good at making like lo-fi beats or some sort of background music, definitely hit us up. We'd be happy to pay you for it, but we're looking for some background music for these AMAs that isn't distracting, just so when there is some dead air, it's not silent. So, all right, sorry, I know that was random, but I just thought about that with the music from Detonator. So, all right, here we go. So, about 9 minutes left. That should give us plenty of time to do a deep dive. Again, that video really shows you the overall, mechanisms and the way Detonator operates, but there is a lot more to it as well. So, like I was mentioning earlier in the stream, all the largest deposits are now accumulative. So, if you are trying to snipe, a really cool way to be sneaky, and again, this isn't meaning, sneaky in a bad way, it's just part of how the game works. But let me go ahead and go down here, go to view largest deposits. And you're going to leave it on today because the rollover hasn't happened. Again, we usually go to yesterday if we want to see who wins, but you can pull it up here. So you can see the top 3 wallets here. There's only about 5 or 10 LPs separating them. So what you could do, like say your wallet number 3, you deposit 15 LP. Well, in the very last minute, you can just deposit another 15 LP and that will count as a total of 30 LP. Again, that's what we mean by accumulative. So if you are trying to snipe, unless you're going heavy, like we say, bring your sledgehammer, and you just want to deposit a massive amount at the very end. That's another strategy, and usually that works the best because nobody has the time to outsnipe you. However, if you're trying to get a win with a lower snipe, that is a great way to do it. So again, there's so many ways to play it, and just depending on your different strategies, you could potentially again get an amazing windfall. And even if you happen to lose going for that sniper, you still get credit for your deposit. You still get tickets. And yeah, is it a little bit of a bummer to not win the snipe? Sure, but you're definitely not at a disadvantage. And again, those that take the risk can potentially get the reward. I mean, we've seen some low LPs win. Remember, 300 LP is the minimum matching. So if you try to, win with a 100 LP or 200 LP, not only are you're winning an extra 100 LP just from that. So it could be a massive windfall for you as well. But and then real fast, Bull. I haven't let you do this in a while. You want to talk a little bit about the lottery and maybe like estimated value or EVM or any of that? Go
Sure.
ahead.
If you could just go over your deposit, though, and highlight it, because I know there was some concern that it was a different wallet than the team wallet.
Yep.
Somebody had said it used to be 7,400, but now it's way less.
Yep.
I think they're just looking at something that was wrong.
Yeah, 100%. So thanks for bringing that up. Again, there's never a question that we won't answer. It's always on the table. And yeah, so I have about 10 different wallets. Not all of them are in Detonator, obviously. I have one other personal wallet in Detonator, and sometimes I forget to switch. But even that wallet, and again, we can. I'm willing to dox that wallet as well. But it has only compounded in Detonator as well, and we've been fully transparent about that from the beginning. There are a few wallets that got in early that we have just been compounding the entire time in Detonator, and what that does is it helps build a floor so that again, we're not diluted, and we become one of the greatest whales in the ecosystem that will never ever drain the ecosystem. So again, everything we do is in the vein of sustainability. And yeah, I think one of the live streams 2 or 3 days ago, I had one of those other wallets connected. So just as full transparency, but this is the main team wallet that we show on every live stream. Again, over 8,000 LP, and that's 311,000. And you just can see the power of compounding from the beginning can be massive. So, and again, this wallet will always compound. And if you win if this wallet wins the lottery, which it has a few times, as recently as like last week, again, all those winnings go right back into the pool. So essentially, everybody in Detonator is a lottery winner when this wallet wins, again, because we'll never be taking profits from this wallet. So, all right, go ahead, Bull. Was that good? Anything else you're going to elaborate on?
No, man,
Okay.
that's perfect, right? It's full transparency. There you have. I don't remember the name of the individual, but that was a question. A lot of people might try to skate around that, but look, AJ just told you, here's a team wallet. And he showed his personal wallet that he's happy to dox. I mean, full transparency, full value, because transparency creates value.
100%.
So Detonator, a lot of different ways to win, right? This is version 2. A lot of things were asked for, a lot of things were delivered. And so I think one of the big things that a lot of people didn't even know about, but turned out to be a really awesome idea was the Win It Now, modeled after a famous auction site. But anywho, that's Win It Now. It's 2% of the pool balance. You deposit 2% of the pool balance. You're going to get that matched with that 2%. So the ultimate buy one, get one, if you will. And that's so you don't have to compete with anybody. You can kind of do it at your leisure. But, people usually click that button pretty fast, be it on Reactor or Detonator. And so Yep, AJ's got it up right now. So
Yeah, and I
the
think
when it
it
now.
was hit not yesterday, but the day before too, I think, Bull.
Yep.
Right? I know
Yep. Hmm.
people have been hitting the Win It Now, even in Detonator.
Yep.
And man, right on cue, a nice deposit, 302 LP coming in. So
Nice.
we'll see if that holds up. But yeah, go ahead, Bull. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah.
Oh no, you're good, man. Like so that, and if anybody wanted to know, right, how much that was, you just look at how many LP times the value of the LP, and that would tell you how much you would need to deposit in dollar values for that LP. But hopefully everybody's been farming, earning that E-share, or using Detonator and Reactor to build those LPs. So it's really kind of the ultimate buy one, get one if you can hit that, and you've been farming long enough, kind of hands in the dirt, so to speak, and building that up day by day by day, because that's the power of compound. But if that's not, if you want to be more competitive with people and, you know, use that new feature of cumulative deposits, that's there too. And everybody's deposits are cumulative, by the way, not just the ones on the list, everybody's. So if you're not on the list with that first deposit, you can make it up on that list. But the key thing is to be number one on that list to get that, the minimum, that 300 LP. But you know, if you're that mega space whale and can put in 3% of the pool balance, you're going to get matched up to 3% of the pool balance. Then there's going to be a bunch of winners that are really going to love you. Everybody in the pool is going to sing your praises. You're the best whale ever, because, you know, everybody's going to reap the benefit of those gigantic instant rewards, which would be amazing. And we have seen some really large snipes over the course of Detonator or deposits. And so that's really awesome. But because there was another request like, hey, you know, there's only 2 winners in the previous version. Well, now there's more winners, because there can be the Win It Now. There's always going to be the largest deposit winner, a minimum of 300 LP. And there's always going to be one random lottery winner, so at a minimum of 300 LP. But if we look at that, that's awesome, because everybody gets to win from whale to minnow to everybody in between. And it's that ticket, I think, that's really intriguing. You buy one ticket, and only one ticket is going to win each random one. If there's 3 random winners, yeah, obviously there's going to be 3 tickets, which that's going to give everybody a little bit better odds when there's that really big deposit like that, which is, you know, going to create more winners, more happiness, more alpha for everybody. Okay,
I love it.
Compound.
Yeah. Oh no, Bulls. Go ahead. You got time, bro. 30
No,
seconds.
that's okay.
Oh man.
I'm happy to surrender, you know, any sums of money. It went through, by the way, but
All right, good.
if there's a day where I forget, quite honestly, you know, or I miss it, I don't stress about it, because truly, you know, I'm not losing those rewards. I am just extending that ROI,
Totally.
that few minutes or whatever it might be, and so it's not the end of the world.
All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Well, 302. Hold up. 2, 1, 0.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good snipe.
That was awesome. Let me refresh. And yes, Bull, I couldn't agree more. Again, you know, you're never losing out on those rewards. It's just a day to get them back. But set an alarm. Make sure you compound as much as you can to maximize as well. But all right, everything looks like it went through. Let me refresh one more time. Again, we are using the Chainlink VRF services, verifiable randomness. Again, the only way to have true randomness is through that service, and that's how we pick the winners through that third party. So again, we have no control over that as well. But all right, let me refresh and see. All right, I think yes, that did take it. Let me see. Man, awesome. The pool balance looks super healthy with that large deposit and last minute compounding. We're back to 108.
4.2.
Yeah, 4.2 million, exactly. 108,200 LP. That's up about 1,500 LP just today alone. And again, now $200,000 over that 4 million mark. And that's again still with ETH being fairly suppressed. So now we've made it through the merge. Again, listen to the AMA from 2 days ago. We talked a lot about the merge and how that will affect, you know, the overall sentiment. And now that we're past that, we've seen a lot of buying coming back in Again, PEG is looking a little more healthy, and I think we're only going to continue to see people, DCA back into EMP and ETH now that the merge is successful. So, all right, let me just look at the largest deposits again really quick. And yep, there you go. That number one, man, again, we always say bring your sledgehammer. And even at 302, they got another 302 LP matching bonus. So anybody going in still has that matching bonus. That's why it's so important to try to win the largest deposit or the lottery. That really is the number one way to bolster your daily burst. But again, even if you're still starting out and just compounding more than you claim, you will be definitely outpacing those that get in and just claim every single day. So, but even with the pool balance fluctuation, I mean, there are people that are claiming, and the pool balance is still really healthy. There's a lot of people claiming, actually, and that just goes to show, again, how sustainable these contracts are. It's not like, nobody's claiming and we've just been compounding the whole time. No, people are claiming their asses off, and we're still growing in pool balance, or at least maintaining, which is super bullish. And again, those of you that are getting in and just claiming every day, you're actually going to ROI slower because as you claim, your pool share continues to go down and down and down. And those that are compounding, even though their daily burst may not be going up, they're outpacing you based on pool share. And you're actually able to ROI faster with a more conservative strategy of compounding more than you claim. So really important to realize. And when we get to all-time high pool balances, again in Detonator, those that have been compounding will see massive appreciation in their daily burst. Again, the pool balance just has to start going up again. So, all right, awesome. Let me pull up my desktop and then any last-minute questions? Bull, I have time for like one or two or comments. Anybody from the Army? Feel free.
I don't see anybody, but let's see here. Well, listen to Modern Living 1965. Hit that like button. Easiest way to invest in your investment is by showing YouTube that secret sauce love by clicking like, share, subscribe, and do that for all your content creators that are talking about EMP, by the way.
Yes, absolutely, bro. I totally agree. So yeah, and Reiko, I think he was one of the winners today. He said he's a musician and he'll compose some music. So Reiko, if you're listening, yeah, brother, we'd love to have you. Again, we're looking for lo-fi, something that's basically background music for the live streams, but not distracting. So like elevator music, but not boring. So or again, more of that lo-fi kind of dance music that's very, very slow. So all right, awesome. What else? I saw one more. I think there's something wrong with the process that picks winning tickets because I'm not getting chosen. I love that. Yeah, again, we are using Chainlink VRF. That is what we switched to in Detonator version 2. Reactor is using it as well. And all of the detonators as a service or DOS, they will also all be using the VRF services. So Chainlink again, is very happy about that, and that will lead to again some amazing coverage when we get there. We're in the final stages of working out a marketing rollout with Chainlink. Again, it's been about a month now, but we have to do it on their time, not on our time. So we are almost there. But once that goes out, I think we could see a lot of amazing coverage in regards to EMP and Detonator as a service. All right, I think that's it. Yeah. Again, make sure you.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jesse. What's up, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Long time no talk,
What's
man.
going on?
What's up, my brother?
Yeah,
How are
it's
you?
been a while, man. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I just wanted to jump on here, man, and just tell you how much I appreciate you. It's been a while, man, and like I said it before. The moment I realize it, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's just so amazing to have somebody like you in this space, man, doing what you're doing. I mean, I can't be more impressed, man. Every time I think about it, I get more impressed, man. Everything you do is always so genuine, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. Super, super appreciate everything you're doing. Super appreciate everything everybody does in the background, man. The whole army. I mean, this is definitely. I've looked around. It's definitely the greatest place to be in DeFi.
Hell yeah, Jesse, no doubt, bro. Much love to you, bro, and thanks for all you do, man. Again, Jesse, one of our long-term members, one of our army members, a bunch of our army members are putting in the work behind the scenes, and that's what makes EMP, so successful. Is that, yeah, is there good leadership and a great core team for sure, but we also have the ones, again, I don't want to mention names because I could be here all night, but you know who you are, the ones that are putting in the work to help us drive EMP to the next level. And, we've been super lucky with having some of the most big brain MFers in
Motherfuckers,
DeFi,
I'll
bro.
say it,
I love it,
motherfuckers.
bro. There you go,
Yeah, and listen,
Jesse. Hell
and
yeah.
oh, oh and the hell of a developer got
Yes.
contracts communicating with each other, fucking some real next level solidity shit.
Yes, bro, absolutely, Jesse. So shout out to Jake, our developer. He again, if you're compounding or depositing in Detonator, you get a bonus in Reactor. So like Jesse just said, those are two smart contracts that are able to communicate with each other. I mean, I can count on one hand the amount of Solidity developers that know how to implement that. So really amazing shit for sure. So awesome, Jesse.
So
Well,
real quick,
yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
real quick, the people that don't know, if you compound one LP or more in the detonator, you will get that bonus in the reactor. If you deposit one LP or more in the detonator, you will get that bonus in the reactor.
Correct. Yes, sir. So the best way to do it is figure out what you want to do in Reactor, if you want to deposit or compound, and then build again, like Jesse said, in Detonator. If you're going to do a fresh deposit into Reactor, you should do a fresh deposit into Detonator before, and you get up to a 5% bonus on each action. So 5% bonus on deposits and 5% bonus on compound. So that's why, again, it pays even better to be in every part of our ecosystem. Detonator reactor, the farms. That's how you're gonna win the most. So yeah, 100%, bro.
And that bonus, that bonus for the people that don't understand, people have questioned about it before, hasn't been talked about in a while. That bonus comes from the detonator, so that resets at the detonator rollover, not the reactor.
Yes, great point as well, Jesse. So again, there is that window from reactor to detonator, so it doesn't count if you do it during that 1 hour window that we're on the AMA, but you get credit, any other time, and it's a minimum of 1 LP. So it's about 35 bucks in dollar value. It has to be 1 LP deposit, or you have to have enough in detonator to be able to compound 1 LP to get the compound bonus. So yeah.
All right, and then with that, I'm gonna hop off, man. Massive love to you. Like I said, I can't say it enough, man. I'm proud of everybody here. Appreciate all of you.
Hell yeah, Jesse. We love you too, bro. Great to hear from you. And yeah, man, enjoy your weekend, homie. I know you've been putting in the work, building them roads out there, so you gotta get a break while you can, man. So awesome. Right on, bro. All right, well, there you have it. One of our long-term Army members, Jesse. It's a DeFi dinner time with Jesse, and he always gives financial advice. So there you go. All right, awesome. Well, Bull, I think I'm going to wrap it up on that note. I don't see any other questions in YouTube. Again, if you do have questions that we did not get to, please put your comments in YouTube, and we're happy to address them as we go. Bull, any final comments before we wrap it up for today? Go ahead.
No, everybody have a good day, good night, wherever you're at. Step away from your computer. Be good to one another. Be good to yourself. That's it.
All right, that's it. That's all we need to hear from our crypto dad, Bull Gates. All right, everybody. again, tomorrow is the launch of MDB Infinity. We will have a post with more info as it gets closer, both on Discord and Telegram, or you can follow MDB on Discord directly for the most up-to-date info. But I think we're going to see some major fireworks tomorrow. So again, we'll talk all about it tomorrow night with the regularly scheduled AMA. So, all right, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.